Good morning, everybody. Back at it. It's Wednesday morning. I think it's Wednesday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Yep, Wednesday. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm out. I gotta try. I got my big truck out. Let's see if I can bust some of these driveways wider open. Before I jump back in my Bobcat, I'd rather sit in this truck. It's a lot more comfortable in the truck. It's a lot warmer too. And I can listen to the radio, but not while I'm on YouTube though. So everybody's getting up and starting to move around in regards to contractors. Some of the real big boys, they've been out all night long playing around. So I'm going to see what I got going on here. See what I could do. Cleaning these bad boys up over here. Or at least attempting to. Let's see what we got. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on, baby. Let's see what we get here. If I don't get stuck, we'll see what we got going on here. What's happening? It's nice that nobody's out right now, so I don't have to watch for traffic. So that's always good. You don't have to watch for traffic. Because traffic gets in the way, slows you down. What's up, Winter? Thank you for stopping by. Just getting started a couple minutes ago, and got a new game plan I'm trying to come up with. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'll have to go home and get my machine. If not, good morning, Anthony. Oh, what am I going to do? What do I want to do here? Maybe I'll try and see if I can scoop her up. See what we get with this. Oh, she's up pretty heavy still. Let's see if I get this. What do we got? Maybe, maybe not. We'll try. Got nothing to lose except rip up all the lawns. We have a lot of reseeding jobs in the springtime. From all the stacking the snow around, because all the grass is not frozen underneath. You figure, even as we speak now, it's 38 degrees, so I was hoping it would warm up a little bit more, melt the snow a little bit quicker. But the snow melt is definitely the snowpack has gone down a lot. But just because it went down doesn't mean it's not. It's still pretty heavy. They're calling for maybe a little rain shower, so but I'll take the rain over the over snow. But we're looking good. So I was gonna sing you guys a song about over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Yep, we definitely don't want no snow. So everybody will be back at it this morning. All the contractors, trying to make it a little bit wider and more accessible. And we shall see what we got. That's pretty funny because I'm not used to plowing with the this back camera. Whenever I back up, the back camera goes on. I can see on my screen real big on my dashboard. I never plowed with a backup camera, so that's pretty cool. I guess. Hope you guys are having a good day, or depending on where you're at, good morning or good evening. Like I said, I'm just trying to try a different plan of attack before I jump on that Bobcat, because I'm solo today again. No help. I got one person. I'll try contacting them to see if they're available at all. They might be. They might not be. Hoping my heavy duty blade would have got the snow a little bit deeper, but he ain't working too good. He's just running right over it. It's so heavy. Well, I'll keep plowing away. See what I get. And I gotta go shopping. I haven't gone shopping since last week, over a week ago now, for the house. Had no time to get out. Got no supplies, food-wise, and that everything's getting low. But at least this morning, I went to McDonald's for some breakfast, and I saw a couple fuel trucks delivering some gas and maybe some diesel, so that's a great sign. Get back to normal. Definitely. That looks like there might be no school today. Not sure about that. It's a beautiful morning. Well, it's wider, but it ain't what I want. That's for sure. What you guys see up here? Sweet. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for stopping by, checking me out. We'll see how many phone calls we get today for people wanting extra stuff done. And the best is when if you could do something for their family, help out one of a friend or something. That's actually the worst. Got no time. You would think that they would say, "Oh, he's pretty busy," but they don't. They don't care. But I got everybody finally open. Everybody's finally open. They're not pretty, but excuse me, I'm gonna try to make them pretty today. That's what my goal is for today, to make them kind of look pretty. Let's see what we get. I'd rather put a long day in today. What's up, Uncle John? How are you? Thank you for stopping by. See what I can get done with this plow here. What's up, Mr. Meatfoot? Man, the snow is heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. We're gonna have to switch this later on. Got our first car for the day. Coming down the street. Let's see if we can move this pile this way a little. Oh, what's up, Uncle John? Hey, Uncle John, I usually don't start it on this cleanup till the sun comes up. I like to be able to see what I'm doing. How am I going to get this done here? But normally on a regular snow event, I started, not the snowstorm stuff. I started about 5 o'clock in the morning. But right now, I decided to jump in my truck because Just want to see what it'll do compared to the skidster. And it's not doing a great job. It's just so heavy. We got the bad boys coming. Hopefully it ain't for me. Oh, I got popped. Sweet, I got it popped. Nice. Could be a little aggressive over here because I got not right next to the house or nothing. So, all right, it's popped. Sweet. That's what I want to get, just so I can trying to move this pile. If I can get it to pop open again more. Nice. Yep, I'm using my truck as a bulldozer, which I don't like to do. But it's still got a warranty on it. Icebergs, yeah, icebergs. They're the snow is so wet still and heavy that it's just holding its form, its shape. Yep, we don't know if the truck's gonna win or if the snowbank's gonna win. The pile of snow. Definitely gonna have to get the machine. Thought I might get lucky with it being nice out in regards to with the temperature and all that, melting some snow. Although I do got that one customer that was pretty cool. They say that the neighbor said I could dump the snow over the fence because there literally is no place to put the snow. It's just, well, now it's probably a 3 feet wall of snow, completely flat on the driveway. So if that neighbor lets me put the snow on their property without complaining, I got that one made. If not, we're gonna have to call in somebody with a small dump truck that can take some of that snow away. And that might be expensive because I don't have access to a dump truck. And to try to find somebody that's got a dump truck that I could, not necessarily use, but pay them, have to be on the list. And I don't like being stuck on the list waiting for people to come help out. That's why I bought my own machine after that. After the first storm that I really could have made some money, I bought that machine, so I used my little skidster 3, or say 4, number 4. This was snow event number 4 I used it for. So, but now all the big money is it's still there. There's big money to be made, but it's not quite as people aren't in a dire need anymore because we're starting to get stuff opened up. So you got to be now, instead of giving them like a big fee to come in and clean it out, you got to give them more or less like an hourly fee now, because you can't say, you want $300 to do the clean out now because of it being 5 days into the storm: Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 6 days into the storm that it's been snowing. You'll have to come up with a more realistic, more fair price in regards to, say, $50, $60 an hour, depending on if you don't have to you could drive your machine from house to house, but if you got to keep loading it up on your trailer or something, you're gonna have to charge a little extra with that because time is money. So, but there is money to be made, but not crazy money. The quicker you are to getting in on it with when a snow event actually starts and everything gets out of control, the quicker you get on it, the quicker you can make crazy money with that. But good morning, DW. DWH. So that one didn't work the way I thought it was gonna work, but I had to give it a shot. I had to try. Anyways, I got McDonald's for breakfast too, so it was kind of like a motivation to see what what we got going on here. I'm trying to think while I'm out here. I'm gonna go check a couple more. Since I'm here. Gotta clean up the street real fast on this one. Yep, so I thought my new 3/4 ton truck would be a monster at snow plowing, but that one is just deep. We'll see what the go get him, my friend. What's up, tree? 200 to go. Nah, I only got about 40 customers, residential customers. That's plenty. I just make enough money to pay for what I got to pay for, and you know, have a couple extra dollars. I'm not looking to get rich anymore. So, but now these ain't done. I'm gonna have to go get that machine. I was hoping to not have to get the Bobcat out today. You know, in regards to I'm super sore from yesterday. I had my kid in it over the weekend. My kid was in it, and he's 31, so he's a lot more flexible. As I'm 51, and I was so sore this morning. My arms hurt, my shoulders hurt, my wrist hurt, and I hurt my leg on Sunday when I fell. So morning, sick and tired. Oh, what's up, Chris? How are you? That's for sure. Nice to see you. Yeah, I did stop. If I don't stop, if I stop, they start calling. I did get home last night at about 6 o'clock, so I was able to have my wife made a steak dinner, which was pretty good. So I actually took a little bit of a break. Back at it today. John, sunny LA is looking pretty good actually. I didn't see the big boys out yet anymore, so in regards to the high list, they're all working by in my area on like Route 5. They're really concentrating hard on that area right now. They're trying to get that all widened up. So yeah, one down. Oh, I still got to come back with the machine to pick up these two. I need a shoveler. I need a shoveler to help me out and just shovel one width in front of the garage door, so I don't break the door when I push the snow out, because the snow gets so heavy that it just keeps sliding like a big ball. So if you're not careful, it'll bend the garage doors, and unless I get a hold of the homeowner to pop the garage door open, that helps out a ton. But still, you always got to do just a tiny bit of shoveling just for that. What's it say? It's going to be sunny in Lackawanna and 75. I hope you're going to take tomorrow off. No, sick and tired. Sorry. I wish I could. How do you think my truck, this truck he had yesterday off, he didn't do nothing at all yesterday with him. This truck that I got right here, the 17 Chevy, it's got too big of a blade on it really for residential work. It's got a 9'6" Western. And for residential work, that's huge. It's a stainless steel V. And it's just, with these tight little houses I got, you really don't want to have nothing bigger than 8 feet. So, what this truck I bought, because you couldn't find these trucks, especially there was a shortage on them. Everybody got sick. But I wanted a 2-door work truck, because that's what I like, a 2-door work truck with an 8-foot box. I don't like the 4 doors because I don't got nobody to drive around anymore. I don't got no kids or nothing. I got grandkids now, which would be nice to have, but I don't like how long they are for snow plowing. And then this plow, it came on a truck. When I bought the truck, it was on there. The person, I should say the dealership I got it from, they put the plow on it. It was a demo plow out of the Syracuse area that they bought somehow, and it came with a warranty actually, even though it was a demo plow. And then it turned out that The dealership, it wasn't like a mom and pop dealership, but it like wasn't a huge car dealership. It was probably I don't know. They would probably, in my opinion, would probably sell maybe 200-300 cars a month, but nothing crazy. And they end up using it to plow their lot. So I'm not sure how long they actually had owned this truck for, that little the car dealer. But like I said, he must have realized that he probably could make 20 to 30% more than average by selling it, because I'm sure he picked it up before everybody started getting sick. So be it. Awesome, did a nice job. Good. Good. Hill start assist. I never knew that. That said on my dashboard just now. Said it said hill start assist, and then a driveway and had a little angle. Pretty fancy. But just more stuff to break. That's all that is. More stuff to break. With that hill start. Got balls I want for a plow truck because I just want to make sure the 4-wheel drive works, the heater works, and most definitely the radio. Because if the radio don't work, I gotta sing to myself. I hope that that was a text. Hope it didn't mess my sound. Can you guys hear me? Sick and tired. Do I sound okay? Because I got a text that might have messed up the sound on my end. Do I sound okay? I got another text. Sweet. I don't know what I was gonna do now. Audio good. Thank you. Who keeps texting me now? Oh my god. Leave me alone. I'm in bed. Can't you see? Put YouTube on. You'll see I'm sleeping still. Some knucklehead on YouTube's got a loop going of it snowing up here, so they think it's snowing. People are clicking on his channel. It ain't snowed here since Sunday. What's he got going on up here? That's a good customer, but I can't fit my truck in there. Man, what a mess over here. Son of a gun. Thank you, Uncle John. Loud and clear. Thank you. Spicy Roach, thank you. Tree, how many inches does it take before you charge more? My contract, everybody's a little bit different. I tell them at 30 inches, if it gets above 30 inches within 24 hours, there's going to be a surcharge. And that surcharge will probably be about $50 to $100 just if I can get there with my truck. But if I have to come in with my machine, I got to get at least $125 to $200, depending how long you get there, because there's no fast way to do it now. You just gotta get in there and try to do what you can do. So, what I learned, next year, this year kind of beat me up, but by the time next year comes, I'll be over it. I was gonna, after this year, hang up the towel. I've been doing it since next year will be 30 years, and I'm just gonna charge more, and maybe next year I'll tell people that if it snows more than 2 feet, because even 2 feet of snow is a lot, but if you stay on top of it, if you could stay on top of it, doesn't keep coming, day after day, you could move it. So it's everybody's a little different in regards to that, what they're trying to accomplish, and how I'm gonna get that done. There ain't no way I'm gonna be able to get that done with I'll show you guys. Somebody came in for this person. This is just a grass cutting customer, and they plowed it to the sides over here, And I can't get, there's no way I'll get my truck in there without hitting that guy's siding or knocking the neighbor's fence down over there, or his fence. I don't know whose fence it is, but so it's open. But I really don't feel like driving around in my machine all day. I don't want to do that. What's it say? Loud and clear, John. Thank you, Bunko. How cold is it? It's 37, 37. I do talk to myself, Tree. Definitely. I was about to record a video. You're slacking, Uncle John? I'm slacking too, but unfortunately I can't slack a lot today. Because one, I'm burned out, and two, I'm the only man driving the ship today. I don't got no more help. Everybody had to go back to their jobs yesterday, so and nobody wants to work. And also, you know, all the other contractors, the small guys like me that we talk to each other, because even though we're competition, we're still most of us realize that we're just trying to get through this, and so we're not trying to put each other out of business. So they're kind of they're shot too. So really, how can I say this nicely? So they're burnt out, they're shot. People that you got contracts with, and then also all the people that are calling that you have no work with them or whatever. Somebody gave out your phone number. They just don't understand. They just don't understand how long it takes, and how heavy it is. Everybody just thinks you could do your abracadabra magic wand and get this all cleaned up. So right here, I'll show you this house right here. This house is the major problem right here. At least the guy, the homeowner, snowblowed 2 passes. I'll show you. Take you guys for a walk right here. Hey, what's up, Captain? Now, this house right here, you can't put no snow anywhere on the street. These people, the neighbors, they'll call the cops on you faster than lightning. So this house here is a super good customer. So I can't put no snow here on the sidewalk. It's all. This is the extra lot as part of this house over here. So I physically, then there's a nasty curb lift. There's probably about a 8-inch curb I'd have to jump to get up here to run the snow. So I might just try to. That's the neighbor's fence. And I don't want to wipe that up, but that neighbor said I could drop the snow supposedly over the fence, which I could do then. Get my machine down here. And then there's just no room to put the snow nowhere over here on that part. So, like I said, I could take my truck and try ramming the snow against that fence, but I'll definitely destroy that fence. And I'm not buying that neighbor a fence, especially when that fence is probably 20 years or older. They're going to want me to try buying a new fence if I bend it up, and I'm not going to spend my money to buy them a fence that needs to be replaced. So, and I learned that gig many years ago, like probably 10 years ago. My mom's house got robbed, and everything that she gave they took like the TV, jewelry stuff and that, checkbook and stuff. So it got robbed, and then like the TV stuff and everything she gave receipts for, and they actually said like the TV was like $400 or $500, say, and they only gave her like maybe $300 of that $400 or $500, and they said that it was for the appreciation for that. So what's up, Captain Bandit? I got a new saying now. I read your thing, Captain, and okay, it's 37 here. Yeah, it's supposed to get to 41 or 42. So now I'm just using your answer all the time, Captain. When anybody asks me for anything, it's no. No. Why are you talking to yourself? I always do. Was about to do a video. Good morning from Rhode Island. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. I like Rhode Island. Providence. My one friend went to Johnson and Whale cooking school out there, and so I've been there to pick them up, drop them off. Spicy, so true. Time is definitely more valuable. I'm not you know, time is more valuable. My body, I'm getting older, and like I said, I fell on Sunday because it was so windy out there. Everything turned to a sheet of ice, and I tweaked my knee and tweaked my thigh, so I'm limping around. I need to have an all day. Hey, Captain. Hey, John. Is that the guy who yelled at you? I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. I'm in the UK. John, welcome from the UK. So is Captain Bandit. It's from across the pond. So I was laying in bed this morning before I jumped up in this truck and see what I could do, and I figured that I would Buffalo looks like a beautiful place. It's not bad. I mean, it's not great and it's not bad either, or it's just I guess I could say I just call it home over here. That's where I was born, so my mom raised me here, so it's where I live. And some people say, "How could you live in this?" Well, I lived here my whole life dealing with snow, and it's just something you get through. It just makes the summer that much more enjoyable when you think about how uh, how much snow we got. But we were kind of the local weather people were doing, and they were talking, and they were doing kind of It says recently. It looks like about every 8 years. I'll read them comments in a minute, guys. I get to a stop. Like I was reading those or the local weather people were kind of chatting and talking, and they were saying it looks like every 8 years we pretty much get a big snow event like what we got now. And if you think about it, the last one I had, well, that can't be right though, because the last one I had was 17, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That was 5 years ago. Then we had another one in 14, so 14 would be 3 years from that, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So unless they're not counting the one in 17, but the one in 17 was pretty good too. We had 7 feet of snow. The same as this, it just seems like all the time that we get a big snow like this, it's usually, 5, 6, feet. This time it's a hair bit more. But the snow is definitely no snow in the forecast for days, which is great. And I hope with the warmer temperatures, it keeps slowly melting the snow. But the snow, even though it's melting, it's still super heavy on the bottom, real heavy, all the snow. And so they are saying that on Sunday, we might get some heavy rain, which would be good because the heavy rain will melt the snow quicker. So, but we'll see. Because like what I noticed, like I said, since 2005, I haven't put my snowmobiles. I haven't registered to drive them on the trails. I haven't been on them in years now. But the winter's been quite the same. You guys will see if you guys check in, next week or whatever. Most of the snow might be gone. So we've been going through that cycle of we get snow and a couple of days later, it's gone. I mean, the snow piles will be here for a long time, that's for sure. But the actual snow that wasn't touched at all, it'll be back to seeing grass. But the snow piles will be here. So see what you guys got going on here. But it's good to see that the gas stations everything's open. Have some buffalo wings and Frank sauce tonight. Yeah. Yep, that sounds good. Don't forget to hit and subscribe. Thank you, Uncle John. Brett, you're in Tennessee? Hello, Tennessee. I'll try sending you some, Brett, some snow. I'll try giving it to you. You can have it. I don't want it. Yep, John Buffalo is, like I said, not bad, Just like anything else, you got your good parts and your bad parts. All this snow will be a memory. Yep, that's true. That's what I just say. Now we always got memories. Have some chicken wings. It's 7 p.m. there? Okay, so you're 12 hours ahead of me. Nice. Cool. So you're getting ready for bed, and I'm getting ready to start the day. So we got to hook up, and then if you're 7 hours ahead of me, Spicy, you got to let me know what the lottery numbers are in my area, so that way I'll play them, and then I'll win, and we'll split the money 50-50. How's that sound? Because you'll get the numbers before I do. That'll be awesome. I never thought about that. I won't have to do this next year if that comes true. That'll be cool. All right, that would be awesome. Let me see what we got. Mess over here. Got started on this one the other day. Ran low on diesel, so I have to go get some more diesel fuel. I never popped back to finish it, but I got half of it done. But we'll see what you guys got going on. So that's the new plan, Spicy. You're gonna send me the lottery numbers, and that'll be good. Yep, 7:15. Where you at, Uncle John? Same here. All right, South Buffalo streets don't look like that. Yep, I got it. My friend lives on Camper, right by Buzzenby, across the street from Buzzenby on Camper. I haven't picked him up for the snow event this year for this one right here, so I haven't been in South Buffalo streets at all. I don't even plow South Buffalo no more. I gave up on it because they were always slow, and then that's pretty funny. They had if you want to laugh, you guys listening, they put GPS positioning sensors because everybody complains about snow plowing, especially in the city of Buffalo. So they put like these sensors so they can tell where the plows are, and they said that they weren't working right because all the streets are getting plowed where the people live. Excuse me, the officials. But that's how it always is with that. With the officials getting plowed. I've dealt with it every year, so I gave up on South Buffalo just because of the fact that the streets are so narrow to begin with, and then on top of being narrow, you get a car parked on one side and you could barely get down it. It's just so hard to make turns. And I remember one year we had that this had to be about 20 years ago at least. We had that November storm knife or whatever. And it happened to catch. I had a couple houses on Pomona in South Buffalo by Mineral Springs. And it was just a disaster. So I gave up on them just because of the fact that it wasn't, not worth the aggravation. So, what's up, Dave? Good morning. Butt, nice butt. Nice to see you. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Spicy, if only that worked. I'm not sure what we mean there, but that's cool, man. Miss my hometown. Oklahoma? Never been to Oklahoma. That's pretty cool. Nice. Thank you for stopping. Good morning, DB. What's up? Anthony, how are you? Oklahoma is all right, though. Yeah, this house I'm at right now is funny as could be. So, good morning, Trisha. I'm 2 streets away from Amped. I still cut grass in those areas. It just sometimes my trailer can't fit behind me. So I gotta watch. I go to Oklahoma 2 times a year. Yeah, Camper. Okay, Camper. Good morning, Connie. Thank you for stopping by, checking me out. I got a new game plan. I'm out with my Sandy's truck actually, trying to see what I could do before I jump back into the Bobcat. But I gotta go home and change over because I got my sneakers on and decided I was gonna go for breakfast and try this truck out. Yeah, Camper. Yeah. That was my favorite place on Seneca Street when I was younger. In the late 80s, we'd go there all the time. We'd go to the Mighty Taco. That was a huge spot. What's up, John? How are you? Morning, Connie. Yes, I remember. Uncle John, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. You're jealous, John, for Thanksgiving? That's okay. Ready for the Bills win tomorrow if they yeah. They should win, but you never know. That's it. You never know. Cal, what's up? How you doing? Good morning, everyone. Have a nice work day. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys caught that the interview that I did on that NPR radio. That was pretty cool though. The lady was so nice that I talked to. She was from Florida, and the other lady was from Boston. It was pretty interesting. We had fun. So now I can put that on my resume that I used to be an NFL fan until I woke up 15 years ago. I listened to Uncle John. That's cool. Yeah, I was so nervous talking to the one lady. The actual interview lady, she was from Boston, Massachusetts, and the other lady that found me from YouTube, she was from Florida. She was a producer, and the Florida lady was unbelievable. We had at least a 45-minute. We were just chit chatting like we are right now, going back and forth. She loved it. She couldn't understand that how I was so happy and energetic talking to everybody when the conditions were so miserable. I said, well, what can I do? I can't. I got to do it. So she said she couldn't stop watching, believing all the snow. So, but we had fun. That's cool. Thrash played it. I was in the background for a while, and then I don't know what time. I was dozing in and out. I went to bed last night about 8 o'clock because I got home early. I fell asleep. Subscribe, thank you, BF. That's for sure. You are now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just an average guy, man. I'll talk to anybody. If you want to talk and have fun, I'll talk to you. If you don't want to have fun, well, I'll still say hi to you. We could do what we want to do. Bounce. Sure. Yeah, this driveway I was at too the other day when we were here. I don't know. I got to tell you the rest of the story about this driveway because I got on a rant right there. So this customer's been a grass cutting customer for years, and they never signed up for snow plowing because whoever was doing the snow plowing was doing it for pretty cheap. So who knows? They did a better job than me. I don't know, but it was all about the price. That's the chat. Thank you, Uncle John, for putting that link to that the radio show. Thank you. So it got all confusing because I picked up a house across the street for. I was approached by a customer on the street for grass cutting a couple houses down on the other side, and they wanted to. They said he did a nice job grass cutting. They wanted me to do the dad's lawn, so the dad passed away. So in the meantime, I was talking to this homeowner here, and I said that I've been taking care of you for so many years. You don't need no contract. You're good. Blah blah blah. And I'll be here. So either her plow guy gave up, or plow no more, or who knows what the reasoning is behind the story. So this homeowner called and was talking to my wife, and my wife said, "You're not on the list. You're not on the list." And so we thought they were talking about that other house down the street over there, that I picked up when that person passed away, the homeowner. So I still been taking care of it. So we were confused. So wife called me back and said, "Yeah, it's this number here." And I'm like, "I think that's our regular customer." And so this work is even better. So this was on. This must have been, what's today? Wednesday. So this was Monday. So I'm over here with the kids on the Bobcat. My nephew's over here pretty much hanging out the porch, just wasting time talking. And the homeowner's son pulled up with his truck. I had no idea who this person was sitting on the side of me, so I thought he was probably looking for me to go help him out. And he said, "Oh, thanks for coming. My mom wants to get out. She's been stuck home. She wants to go to the casino." I'm like, "She wants to go to the casino?" So there's a lot of places that want to go. I want to go to the casino too, but your mom doesn't need to go to the casino. And he was a younger guy, probably, in his 40s. I was like, "Man, can't you just get out and do a little snowballing or help me out a little bit?" But he didn't do nothing. Nothing at all. But that's okay. What you gonna do? Uncle John gave me the link, Connie. Thank you. Thank you, Uncle John. So I'm hoping today to get done by 3 or 4, so I could go grocery shopping. That's what I want to do. Get that out of the way. And then if I got to work tomorrow, which I will have to work tomorrow somewhat, but I'm not too worried about working tomorrow. I just don't want to make it an all-day affair. I just want to get in and try to do some cleanups. I had another customer call. So eventually you hear enough BS from customers, you had enough listening to their stupid stories. So Sandy told them, one customer called and said that they got family coming over for Thanksgiving. They want to know if I was going to be able to get the driveway completely cleared out. And Sandy said, "That's great that you got company coming over for Thanksgiving. Could you please call them and tell them to bring a shovel or two with them so they can help out?" So that person got pissed at my wife for saying that, but sometimes you got to put them in place. I was dealing with another customer who was just a snowplow customer for a couple of years now, 4 years, and she couldn't get it either that I didn't finish her driveway off, and that I was there 3 times already, and I did what's the best I could for 3 separate times at that house. And I was telling the lady that, hey, we haven't been around to all the houses at all yet, and she still was complaining. I was like, man, some people just don't get it. You think she'd say, hey, we okay, I see your point, and at least you tried and you got some work done. You got me open enough in case of an emergency I can get out. But she didn't get it, so the conversation it didn't end too good on that end. But that's part of And the funnier part than that is too. So that lady was mad at me, and the lady across the street, she's tickled pink at what a good job I've been doing. I do the same job at both houses. So some people you just can't please. Hey Richard, how are you? Thank you. You have a good Thanksgiving too. Thank you very much for stopping by. So yeah, I was hoping not to have to get in my machine today. I was hoping not, but that was wishful thinking, and not looking. Excuse me, it's not looking like a. I'm gonna have to get in my machine and mess around. It ain't gonna be a long day. It's just tiresome and aggravating in regards to trying to figure out where I want to go next. See what I can get done here. Seeing who needs a better cleanup. We got some burnouts going there. Can't please every. No, you can't please everybody. It's within reason. And the worst part about it is, I learned one thing in life being a contractor. You answer your phone. It doesn't matter. Tell them what you honestly think. You don't know, and I don't hide behind my answer machine. So many people hide behind answer machines, and like, oh, I never got your message. No, just so try to give everybody the most honest answer I can, and realistic. No false hopes either. Not saying, well, he'll probably be there in 20 minutes or so. I'll say I'm gonna be there. I think on this realistic expectation, and that's if. And if is a big word. If everything goes right in regards to nothing breaking or nothing. So, but at least they got the streets open enough that people aren't going to be getting stuck in regards to, trying to get their cars out. Well, they're still digging cars out on the side streets, some of them, but at least the streets are getting down to pavement, so that's definitely a plus there. That's what I'm just gonna take a look at these real quick and see. Well, it's a lot faster driving around in this truck than in that little machine too. The machine only goes 6 miles an hour. Also, I forgot to tell you guys too about that. The radio show. I got a call, and the producer said, "Well, they got a hold of me on Twitter, and the producer said that she's gonna." I don't know who it was at first, and they got to talk with me and make sure I would fit into what they're looking for information on, and be part of their radio program community. So I had no idea what she was talking about. So she texted me back. She got a hold of me through Twitter, and she texted back, and she said that she would call me yesterday at 9 o'clock. So I was sitting home. I was getting ready to leave because I had a little bit of a couple-minute late start yesterday because I was waiting for the lady to call. And the phone rang. It was like 9:01. It rang. I had no idea. And so I answered it. And there was a lady on there, and she said, "Is this Paul?" I said, "Yeah, this is Paul. How are you?" She said, "Oh, great." She goes, "Is there any chance you could plow my neighbor across the street?" And I'm thinking to myself, what is she talking about? So I thought I was talking to that lady for a second, the producer lady. And she said, "Yeah, any chance you could plow my neighbor across the street?" And I'm like, then it finally dawned on me after like 10 more seconds, like being dazed and confused. So, waiting to talk to that lady from the radio show. I was just nervous. Actually, I really was nervous to talk to her. And I'm like, no, I can't take care of that lady. I told you, And the thing about it, that worked out perfectly because I was at that lady's house on Sunday, and we did her real good. And that's and I told her maybe, but probably not. I might be able to do that lady's house if she give me a call in 2 days, and it was exactly 2 days she called. So that was total craziness. So I can't read the chat. I'm just over here. Oh, that lady's line did fall off. But that's pretty funny. This house that I'm at over here. You gotta check this stuff out. I mean, how lazy could you be, my friend? Look at. Can you check this out? Same with the other house. Look at. I don't know if you can see a little orange thing. That's the newspaper. I mean, how lazy could you be? And there's one at the next house too that I do. I'll show you it. I mean, you tell me you got these people just driving by. I don't deliver newspapers. I did when I was a young boy. In the 80s, I delivered newspapers for years. And you mean to tell me you just drive around your car now and just throw these newspapers out the window? I mean, that's pathetic. This lady who lives at this house that I'm at, she's going to simply kill herself coming out the driveway to get a newspaper. I would call and complain if I was this homeowner to the newspaper. You're paying for home delivery and they throw it out here and you got to walk through all the snow. But then again, I guess the news is just going to say that they're happy that somebody actually delivered the paper, I guess, to you. So that's for sure. But that's crazy how lazy they are. So anyways, I'm at this house with a newspaper in it. And lady called and she said that I borrowed her shovel because I broke one of my shovels and I didn't have time to go to the store to get another one. And so you want to laugh? So this lady called 3 times on Monday wanting to know if I was coming to bring her shovel back. And that's just a friggin' $15 shovel. It used to be a $10 shovel, but now the prices went up as a $15 shovel. My wife's like, please, don't call, don't bother us, because this isn't important, and we'll take care of it for you. We'll get you your shovel. So she called back yesterday, the lady. But it's funny in a way because she's got no no family or nothing. Now she popped the garage door. I'm gonna come down there and so she called back and she wanted to know. Carolyn, yes, thank you. So she called yesterday, so my wife was like, "Oh my god," and but her awning fell off. Her awning broke above her side door. So my wife's like, "What do you want Paul to do? He's not a handyman." Well, I could fix stuff, but I don't have no time to do nothing. So she said I need him to come put my awning back on. He told her I'm not a handyman. And so then she called my wife after a couple minutes later after they got off the phone, and she wanted to know if my wife knew the non-emergency police number. My wife said, "Well, what do you want that for?" She said, "So she could call the police department so they could come down and fix the awning for her." So I'm going to give her a shovel back right now. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I'll tell you the rest of that story, too. It's too funny. So the wife looked up the phone number for the non-emergency phone number, and she lives in the village. This house is in the village, and the police department number she wanted was in the city. So my wife said, "Just so you're aware, that's not your police department." And she swore and insisted to my wife that she always calls that police department, and they take care of her stuff. So maybe she has got pulled with that police department she wanted the phone number for, but like I said, so maybe she's starting to get a little Alzheimer's, maybe, or something. I don't know. It's okay, but at least I took her a newspaper back so she won't have to walk down the driveway and kill herself. What we got here? The sky looks amazing. It's a little cloudy. It looks pretty cool over here with the clouds on that coming up. Let's see what we got over here. That looks pretty cool. Definitely looks like our friend Angie could make a painting of that. That's amazing how some people got talent to paint. Not me. I took painting, home ec. That was another thing. And then we had a wood shop back in high school. Those are 3 things. But I like taking those because those are easy. You got easy credits for doing nothing. 1140. p.m. Wow. Pretty late. Time for you to go to bed. 11:40. Nice. So the poor lady might be getting confused. Not putting my seatbelt on. Stop dinging. I don't feel like putting it on. Yep. So much for an easy day, that's for sure. Nothing comes easy, but I figure if I put a hard day in today, I could maybe slack a little tomorrow. Get home early. Well, we'll see. It doesn't matter. Gotta do what I gotta do. Put the time in. What time is it there, Paul? It's 7:45. 7:45 a.m. in the morning. The sun finally came up about half an hour ago. We're on Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Buffalo, New York. Well, we're not in Buffalo, New York. We're right next to Buffalo, New York, I should say. I'm in Lackawanna, Blaisdell. Those are about a mile or two south of downtown Buffalo. That's where I'm at. And then, like, the sweet spot that got all the snow is considered, they call that Hamburg. Hamburg, New York got all the snow. And that's probably 5 miles below me, south of me, 5 miles south. So, and that snow band we had, all the snow was probably 15, 16 miles wide. It went from, say, the city of Buffalo, south of the city of Buffalo, I should say. It made it up to the city, and then it went for probably down to like say Irving, New York, right around that area. So that's probably about, if you could draw a straight line, like 15 miles wide, how the snow was. So that but like I said, if you weren't in that actual snow band, it was nothing at all. See what I can get going in here. Hopefully I can get this one done, because this lady's a pain in the butt. This is the unhappy one. Yeah, I was just on South Park. Yeah, I was in Blaisdell. Now I'm in Lackawanna. Yeah. All my customers are right by each other. I learned that back in the day to I used to drive from Lackawanna to West Seneca to Orchard Park to snowplow, and when you get too much snow, it just gets to be out of control. So I just stick in one small area. It's probably like, say, 2 miles by 2 miles, and just take all my work and just keep it right there, because everything gets slow. He says, Caroline was a mighty good friend of mine. Gotta remember the telephone pole over here. Don't want to back in that telephone pole. Mom would be mad at me. Woo! I'll be sleeping on the couch if I banged her truck up. And I'll never get to drive it. Oh, yeah. What do we got here? It says our driveway was clear to the street, and we finally saw a plow this morning. Oh, a wall at the end of the driveway. That sucks. Yeah, all that snow at the end of the driveways. Do you do sidewalks or just driveways? I do sidewalks for some people. It's extra. And not many. I probably do 5 sidewalks. And those 5 sidewalks, they're all on like in a school zone. So the cities and towns, well, I'm actually just doing the city of Lackawanna only. That's the only part I do shoveling for sidewalks. but they'll give you a hard time because they don't want the kids walking in the street, so they want them sidewalks done. So, but I haven't touched no sidewalks yet, and I don't think I'm going to touch any sidewalks. And pretty much nobody really touched any sidewalks unless you're a homeowner, you're staying on top of it. It says, I'd be hibernating like a bear. No, I'm not freezing. No, I'm not freezing at all. It's actually pretty warm in the truck. It's 37 degrees outside. But we're lucky. We're lucky that we got some that we got some nice, temperature over the last couple of days. It makes it you know, not nice, but it makes it more pleasant to be, outside dealing with this weather when the sun's out. The sun makes everything better, I should say. I guess the sun does make everything better because gives you hope. Actually, I guess the sun gives you hope. He says, Caroline. I heard a good song this morning. I would sing it for you guys. I was going to sing it, but I get in my skid straw, sing it for you guys later. With some Dirty Dancing. Yeah, no school today. Yeah, that was a smart decision. So they got a lot off tomorrow and Thursday because of the. They're off tomorrow because of Thanksgiving and Friday. So that's nice. That was my favorite time of the year. When we get a snow day at school, I was so happy because I didn't like going to school. I was dumb for that. I should have paid attention in school, and I would have to. I wouldn't be a laborer. I'd be a thinker. But that's okay. That's okay. That's for sure. Any people. Turkey. Yeah. I'm sorry if in Spanish, if that's Spanish, I'm not good at reading Spanish. I'm not even good at reading English, actually. 37 in the USA. Okay, 3 degrees in Australia. Okay, yep. I'm familiar with that metrics because we're right across from where I'm at. We're right across from Canada. It's only right over the Peace Bridge, and it's 10 minutes away. So, what's the Celsius and Fahrenheit and centimeters and millimeters? I learned that in school. Yep, I was gonna shovel that, but you know what? It's too heavy. What's up, U-Haul? How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. And Mr. Joe Schoen says, let's rent them trucks. That's for sure. That is for sure. My plow, the snow is just so thick. This is a heavy blade, and it just doesn't want to drop through the punch through the snow. That's for sure. We have very nice Christmas dinner. Yeah, laborers, I agree with that. Yep. Laborers do get things done. Yeah, I'm not educated. Just tell me you want a hole dug or a ditch dug, how deep, and I'll dig it for you. I'll get it done. Yeah, we definitely need laborers. What we really need in our area of this, where I'm at, we really need people to learn like heating and air conditioning schools or plumbing, just the basic building trades, because that's becoming a dying breed of the contractor wise, and nobody wants to get in these apprentice programs to become a. I'm not saying that union or non-union is the way to go, but there's a lot of people that just don't even want to, aren't interested in what do you call it? Learning how to do stuff. And then when that plumber comes to your house, or the heating and air conditioning guy comes to your house, man, you'll be crying the blues because it's so expensive. I'm trying to back up when I need to go forward. What a knucklehead. What a knucklehead. Bird. Today would be a nice day to go back to bed. Yeah, blue collar, definitely. Definitely. But that's all, like I said. We need to, that's just my opinion, though. Don't want to start arguing with people. We need to teach the basic skills in life more than trying to prepare many people to go to college in that, which is good. But then again, I know some people that got, degrees in college, even 2 degrees, and they don't even work at that job they went to school for. So that stinks. They got to come with that huge payment. Nope. There. Oh, that knocked the phone right off everything. Almost ate the steering wheel on that one. Caught the curb over there. Yeah, I caught the curb over there. That one left the mark there. Curb one on that one, that's for sure. Yep, that was a good one. Definitely a good one. I gotta go check on this other one. It's gonna be messed up. I know. The street wasn't done when I did that other one last time. Yep, U-Haul. Woohoo! These guys are up to. They got AAA service now?
Huh?
AAA?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
We got a short membership.
Hell yeah. A long line.
Yeah.
What's going on? Anything?
Nah, it's going back in for another round of fucking.
Yeah, I hear you there. Yeah, I just figured I'd try this truck out before I go grab the Bobcat out of there, and she ain't making no progress with this, so I'm gonna definitely. I was hoping not to use the Bobcat today because it just sucks in that thing all day.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know how comfortable it is in your loader, but I know the Bobcat is terrible.
I'm feeling the effect of Friday, Saturday.
Driving on the moon.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
We're no spring chickens no more.
I hear you there.
I'm sore, my head hurts.
That's cool. You guys need any help, or you all set?
We're good.
Okay, I'll get Newton down here if you want. He'll get everything going. Oh man, he ain't got nothing on Nudie. That's where I agree with that. Okay, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Right. Have fun.
Yeah.
I don't mind the light. It's green. It's green. Oh, there's somebody coming out. I might have to wait. Yep. Still green. I'm not putting my seatbelt on. See what you said. I missed what you said. Fine. I missed. I got to read more about what you typed. I'll see what you said because. Not there. 8 o'clock already. Wow. How time goes by so fast. I was hoping to be done by 8 o'clock. In bed at 8:30, sleeping, taking a nap at least, but there'll be none of that today. Come on, I'm going on the street. They're doing snow on the street now. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, they're doing snow on the street. Son of a gun. And that's where I want to go too. Well, who cares? What are you gonna do? Maybe we'll luck out. What you guys got going on? See, you don't have to. Be strong and see what's going on. I'm trying to think what else I got to get done. It's a marvelous night for a romance. We're making progress. The creek's getting a little ice in it. Half of it's ice. That's not good. You don't want no ice. Sure. There's a snowblower guy. You guys ever see a big snowblower like that on the front? You think it blow some snow into your neighbor's yard? That guy's gonna suck up all the diesel out of here too. Buying all the diesel. Oh, pretty cool, that snowblower. And it actually works pretty good too, the snowblower. Got enough horsepower to run it. I've seen it before on like older like aircraft out of the Buffalo airport. They like sold them at auction years ago, and a couple contractors last storm bring them out, and they worked, but they were real slow. They were more like a truck with a big plow, I should say, with a big snowblower on the front, and they were just slow. At least that's a little bit faster than with the front end loader. Now, I actually seen one time. I seen somebody actually had one of them set up on their pickup truck, but not as tall as that. But I don't know how that would work on your pickup truck, because I would think that it would be slow. That's nice. Somebody cleaned it up. Very good. Sweet. I don't know who did it, but I like it. He likes it like that. He says, "Hey, baby." He likes it like that. Let's see what you guys got going on. Spin around. No pets. Hello, no pets. TT, what's up, TT? Snowblower is just running with nobody. I was putting fuel in our diesel. Lackawanna's cleared up better than South Buffalo. Yeah, too, and I know it's a city, not a town. So I was born and raised. Does that make good money plowing? Yes, Sandra, it is a skating rink. Thank you. I don't know, just gonna answer something. Snow on the roofs. Yeah, there's some snow on the roofs. They're gonna get heavier and heavier too, but we don't want to scare nobody. Lackawanna's cleared up better than South Buffalo. Yeah, but there's just the problem is, and Lackawanna's got the problem too. Not as bad as South Buffalo. There's just no place to park, and everybody nowadays they got their families got 3, 4 cars. Some of these families, and there's no place to park, especially in South Buffalo. So they don't park in their driveway because who knows how big the driveway really is if they even got a driveway. So that's why South Buffalo is just so much tougher to clean up because there's too many cars and there's no place to put the cars, move them around. And then some people they get lazy, they don't want to go out and shovel the car out to try to move it. So then they get a little mini tow or something, and they get upset with that because they got mini towed. It's a no-win situation for the city of Buffalo. Lackawanna is almost as bad, almost in regards to the parking. So come on, honey. Come on, my friends. What's up, Tuna Can? Yep, Lackawanna's a little cleaned up, a little better. No place to put the snow, but we're getting there. Definitely. You could survive all the bumps, you're in good shape. That's for sure. Working up there. Yeah, but there's not quite as many contractors out with the front end loaders and the dump trucks, so maybe they did this section pretty good and they're on to jumping into maybe South Buffalo, maybe, or maybe they went to Hamburg, these guys that are working. Because it is pretty decent. Not perfect, but and it is amazing that they're still out this long, these guys working, because the last snowstorm that I worked, FEMA only paid for like I want to say 96 hours, and after that they pulled the plug on everybody, and the stuff still wasn't done. But that's when it expired, the money from FEMA, and they sent all the contractors home, and then just a few of the contractors stayed on because they had to use the city's taxes fund, and then also some of the towns and villages also did had a couple private stand, but they lost all the big force, and then it came down to that the county was trying to stuff and help each other out. But so you figure it's been Saturday, and they did come in Saturday afternoon and start moving stuff around. So 5 days. That's for sure. Let's see what we got here. What you guys up to? Yeah, they're making money. Yep, that's for sure. The people that own the equipment are really making the money, though. You live in Arizona? Nice. Yeah, the snow is fun. Yeah, definitely, it's fun. If you got something to do, the snow's fun. Like if you want to go if you like skiing or like outdoor activities like snowshoeing, maybe something like that, that could be fun. I liked all that stuff when I was younger, but now that I'm getting older, I see why people go to Florida and they like snowbirds, or maybe down your way, Las Vegas, Arizona, just to get out of the snow. I could see not only because the weather's a lot nicer, but they do that. How are you? I can't even move the snow, man.
You can't move none of this, can you?
It's just too damn heavy, and I was sliding all over. So yeah, I'm sorry. It's just I can't do nothing for you. Thank you. Yeah, keep shoveling. Keep shoveling. Yeah, pond hockey. Pond hockey is a lot of fun. Yeah, never happened in North Carolina. Yeah, I did start early. Yes, I did. Thank you for stopping by. Usually I'm out. Like I said, in a regular snow event, I'll be out. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm going, starting to pop them open already. Because I got a couple early birds. But this is just since Sunday, it's just been cleanup. In regards to cleanup, is trying to widen stuff out, get stuff open. So, it's like on a normal snowfall event, let's say at where I'm at now, if I started at 5, by about 10 o'clock or so in the morning, I'm usually done with like the first round. Then I just go back and recheck them all real quick. So in a normal snow event, I'm probably, I'm saying, and it stops snowing. I could start at 5 and I'd be done by noon. But this isn't normal. Excuse me, this ain't normal. So it's just everybody is out just trying to widen stuff and things back to normal. So Spokane, Washington last winter. Nice. Never been to the left coast. Never been out there. I'd like to see the Rocky Mountains. That'd be pretty cool. But I'm not like I said, uh, I don't do much traveling because I'm married to the business. So, which I shouldn't be. I should just worry about letting somebody else take care of it for me and just go do what I want to do. But because it's my name, I always cared. With my name being on the line, I always had I wanted to keep my reputation up. I know people say that I'm bad or I pulled a fast one on somebody or shady person. So I always made sure that I protected my name in regards to so that's why I kind of didn't take vacations or nothing. That's for sure. See what we got going on here. Hopefully they're done on that one street. I'll tell you a quick story then about, not having people do your stuff. This was years ago, probably around 2000. I was so excited. I found a nice aluminum fishing boat, a real nice one. So I had to drive. It was in the Syracuse area. So it was like a 3-hour ride to go pick it up. So I told my guys, I had 2 guys plus myself, we were cutting grass. I said, here's what you got to do. They know what to do. And about 9:30, 10 o'clock in that morning, I got a call from the phone. I gave one of the guys the phones. He's like, oh, you're not going to believe it. I got to go to the hospital. I said, what do you mean you're not going to believe it? He goes, that one house had a pear tree in front of it. And whoever pruned it, he ended up walking into a branch on the pear tree and it cut him in the forehead. So I had to go get stitches. Like, you got to be kidding me. So that's just an example right there. So it just, I don't want to say it's aggravating, but, So anyways, that ruined the rest of the day with, that person having to go get stitches. So that's kind of where I want to make sure that I'm there. And all my customers over all the years, they've always seen me every single time working at their property. Now I do it by myself. So if I didn't show up at the property, it would kind of, give the customer, they would like snoop around and look around a little bit. And then, I get calls every once in a while. They'd say, "Oh, your guy, he didn't weed whack in back of the garage." And I'd be like, "Okay, I'm so sorry." And then the next morning, I would stop back at their house, go weed whack the back of the garage. Or I should have just told them, "Hey, you know what? Everything else looks nice. Don't worry about the back of the garage. We'll take care of it next week." Because in summertime, when it kicks in a drought condition, only the weeds grow. So you could skip doing a little bit of weed whacking. So, but that's just, I don't want to say I spoiled them or nothing, but that's what they just got used to seeing. And so, same thing like if you're at a restaurant, used to the same guy cooking the food all the time. It's good, and then all of a sudden somebody else cooks it, and you're like, it's the exact same product and everything's the same, but it just isn't as good as the other guys cooking. So we are a creature of habit, that's for sure. So that stinks. I got to go home, changed, and put my outfit to go outside. 36 degrees. It's supposed to be warming up, not cooling down. Yeah, I was hoping not to do the Bobcat today. I was hoping that this truck would take care of it, but she didn't do it. It's okay. She didn't. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. She didn't let me down or nothing. She just she said, "Nope, not today." The truck said, but we're getting there. Maybe, just maybe, with my stuff, I should be able to get them completely, everybody cleaned up and done. I'm hoping by, dinner time tomorrow. And then I could have Friday off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll do nothing. I'll just hang out, watch TV. But I got a ton to get done in my house too, to get cleaned up. But it's the last thing on the list to get done. With stuff done, just like the mechanic's car needs always to be worked on because he don't want to work on his own car. Same thing if you're a plumber. Might be the same. Oh, my brake is squeaking a little bit on my truck. Sounds like a back one. And add the brakes to the thing. Yeah, I don't know why there's no traffic out. That's pretty weird because it's 8:15. So, well, there is no school, so that helps out a lot there. But yeah, there's not many people out, so I don't know. There's no driving ban anymore, no travel ban, no advisories or no nothing. So I don't know where everybody's hiding at. Even this morning it wasn't too busy because I snuck out. I went to McDonald's. I was there by about, let the dog outside. I probably was up at 5:30 or so, and then I let the dog out, watched the news for a couple minutes, and I was driving around by 6 and went to McDonald's. Hanged out there for a couple minutes because every once in a while at McDonald's it'll be like a meeting club where people just gather to gossip. So sometimes I'll pop in there real quick and see what's going on. See what that is. But yeah, even McDonald's was slow. And you figured, missed on a lot of gift of gab because of Friday was closed, Saturday was closed. I'm not sure Sunday if we got McDonald's or not. We might have got McDonald's on Sunday or Monday. That's for sure. What's up, U-Haul? Don't stop. There we go. We got somebody with a little E stuff out there. Trying to read the chat real quick. I can get to it real fast. At least I got that open a little bit. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by, seeing what's going on. The crazy, crazy life of dealing with snow. The grass part of the business is a lot more fun because at least you're going to go to a house on a certain day for half an hour, and then after half an hour you're done. You don't have to drag it out or nothing. And if it rains, you just go back everything up a day. So that's the snow. The grass cut part of the business is a lot better instead of dealing with the snow. But then also with the snow, we got hammered with the snow this time, crushed, and if the snow wasn't so out of control, I would have been off. Monday, Tuesday, today, but because we gotta open stuff up, it's different. So that's But the only thing about, like I said, the grass is more funner and better and easier. And, but the snow, the only thing about the snow, sometimes you get 5 days off, a week off, and then once in a while you might even get 2 weeks off in a row. And if you start getting that many days off in a row, when it comes time to go back to working again for the snowplow part, you don't want to go. You're like, man, can't we get another day off? That's for sure. Let's see what you guys are saying. Is there Tim Hortons? Yeah, there's Tim Hortons up here. Yeah. Because Tim Horton, the coffee shop, he actually, excuse me, he played for the Buffalo Sabres hockey team. Tim Horton, he was a hockey player back in the 70s. And he made a franchise up in the Fort Erie area up there. Trying to think, Grimsby maybe. And that's where he started his Tim Hortons, and that really took off, the Tim Hortons coffee and the donuts. But Tim Hortons are everywhere. See, but good morning, Sammy. Good morning. Spicy. A look for a snow slinger? No, I don't know. I don't know what no slings or no slang. I'm not sure. Nothing like that. But the only thing, Tim Hortons got super good coffee. But all their donuts and that, they're brought in. They don't make them at their location, and they just they kind of warm them up. I don't know if you guys ever heard back in the day, especially the ladies, if you're listening, they had a thing called Easy Bake Oven, and it was just a light bulb in there. And that kind of reminds me when I see the back behind the scenes a little bit of Tim Hortons. They just warm up their donuts and muffins and that they're all shipped in. I don't know where they make them at. So they're good, but they're not as good as a fresh donut just made on the spot. That's the way to go. I don't know if you guys can see. Check out how far this guy's shooting the snow. If you can see it, he's got one of those snow blowers on the front. I'll slow down a little bit so you guys can see it. Now, if you can see it coming up, how far he's shooting that snow. He's got to be shooting at 50, 60 feet at least. Now he's shooting it down. But so they're not, Tim Hortons is real good, and then Tim Hortons is kind of like their coffee's addicting, kind of like a soda drink, like a Pepsi or a Coke with caffeine in it. And a lot of people, they swear that it's got something to do with the creamer, whatever creamer that Tim Hortons uses is out of Canada. That's because it's addicting flavor. The creamer, but I drink my coffee black. So, and then they also said that they think possibly too that Tim Hortons their coffee is also so good because they brew it at such a high temperature. So, but I'm not a coffee expert, but that's what when we talk about stuff, that's it. So I would say maybe the temperature thing might be more accurate versus a creamer. So, but yeah, if you own a Tim Hortons, man, you can make some do-re-mi's. That's place is always busy. Always got people there. And they're the we had before Tim Hortons came around, Now we had a couple, local donut shops and pastry shops. Nothing, nothing like a Dunkin' Donuts or that, but smaller, more of a even smaller than regional, just more of like a like a countywide say donut place, something like that. That were out of this world good. But all those little small little bakeries and that stuff, they kind of disappeared. Just like everything else is just disappearing for for the average consumer. I mean, I hate to say it now. If you want to get a birthday cake or that, you usually go to like a grocery store now to buy birthday cakes and that. Back in the day, you would go to a bakery to get them. If you wanted real good stuff, you go to the bakery. So things definitely changed on that point of view. November 23rd. It's amazing. It was just September and it was October. Now November's ending, but that's good. We'll get the holidays over. What's up, Uncle John? Joey's here. What's up, Joey? If you're listening, thank you for stopping by. I took out another truck to try and plan of a taxi if I get rid of the snow, and it didn't work. So I'm heading home to change it to my snowsuit so I can ride around the Bobcat and stay warm. I won't be snow plowing probably till 9:30. I'll be in the Bobcat by then. Getting at it. Trying to get some stuff done. What's up, Terry? How are you? Can't take a peek at the chat, but I really can't read it. I can see names once in a while. So I was thinking maybe if everything goes well, I'll go get dinner at the casino on Friday night. Get everything done. Or maybe not. I don't want to go to dinner because we're going to have dinner tomorrow. Big dinner on Thursday. So we could have leftover turkey sandwiches for dinner on Friday. Make some gravy up. That'll be good. I have to research that for next year. Not that I want to get it, but I'll see how much that attachment costs to put the snowblower in front of my skid steer. That would be the way to go. But then again, I don't want to really invest much money in regards to something that I don't use. Just like good morning, Terry. Good morning. Somebody said in the comments that I should have a snow bucket on my machine, which is true, but I don't use it enough to buy a snow bucket. So the last time, if I would have bought a snow bucket, the last time I would use it back in 2017. So I just got to use what I got. It might be a little bit more efficient with the snow bucket because it does 8 feet at a time. But I said I'm not to do the maintenance. That's what just got to keep up on this stuff. So, but that little skid steer I got doesn't owe me nothing. I made its money before snorts. Now the problem is manpower. That's the problem. Trying to get help. Snow is light and it's easy. A lot of people will ask to help, but when it's heavy like this, nobody wants to help us. It's not even fun. I was looking at Facebook this morning in my area, and there was a couple people on there saying that they'll hire anybody if you want to help them snow shovel with their, snow plowing business that they got it. And they put that they would pay $25 an hour cash to people to shovel snow. I was going to type on there, I wouldn't even shovel for $250 cash. It's just too much, too hard, too heavy. But then again, if you were, 20 years old, maybe, or no school in 15, 16, I had a lot of energy back then. You probably could shovel. I mean, not enough to exert yourself and get hurt, but you probably could do a lot of shoveling for that particular $25. But as you get older, like I said, just one, you don't heal as fast, so try not to get hurt anymore. But they're making the state made some good progress on getting this open. Got everything lined out again. Got rid of all the slush, so that's a good sign. For sure. It'd be interesting to see if people around here go do any deer hunting this weekend coming up, or the snow's still pretty deep to walk through. So, but shotgun season started up here on Saturday, so this Saturday will be a week. So those guys, if they're any hunters, they're probably itching an area to get out, go hunting. Just to hang out in a tree stand even sounds like fun right now. As long as you dress warm, might not be such a bad idea. Well, it'll only get better every day. It's getting better and better slowly but surely. Like I said, all the big money to be made is getting a little bit smaller and smaller now. The demand to get all the driveways cleaned out is getting lower and lower. So just gotta see what you want if you want to mess around. But any other contractors that might have came to the area do a little work, make a couple bucks. It's those guys will probably be wrapping it up today if there's many small guys like me came out trying to make some money. It was the one year back in, I remember if it was 14 or 17, we had I met some guys and they were from Chicago. They came with their skid steer and they were super nice and friendly. So we were talking and I invited them to the house and they came over and had lunch and warmed up, used the bathroom and hung out for 2-3 hours. Took a break and it was nice to meet them. Made a new friend in Chicago. What's up, Bowman? How are you? I snuck out this morning with my V plow to see how it would do with the snow, and it didn't. It did a little snow, but didn't do as much as I thought it was going to do. So I'm heading home to change to get ready to jump in the skidster. I was hoping the skidster beat me up pretty good yesterday. Yesterday was the full day I used it. Before that, the kid was using it, my son, and so she beat me up pretty stiff. My arms hurt, my wrists even hurt from working the controllers, my legs, my feet. Tough little ride. It was like riding the mechanical bull, old Cephas. So she beat me up pretty good. Yeah. So I was sore last night. I'm still sore this morning. And the good thing for that ace bandage on my thigh, that ace bandage on my thigh is really helping out with relieving some of the pressure, sucked it in, the pain. Yeah, his thing. State's got their snowblower on that one, going at it. Trying to get it done. What you guys are talking about over here? What you guys got? Okay, you guys gotta let me know. I have to take that call. Sorry. Do I sound okay or do I sound bad? I might have lost my audio. Okay, Andrea, thank you. Terry, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I gotta read that real quick. It's cool. I just took the off for a second. I'm traveling around. Let's see what the day brings. The adventure. Maybe a nice day to sit home, watch YouTube. What's going on? I missed about people that work. Guys, good morning, man. I just asked for handouts. I think that's what you put. Yeah, true. Very people do. A lot of times, they ask for handouts is true somewhat because a lot of times the parents, they don't want their kids to do nothing in regards to, oh, don't do that. It'll fix itself. So it's my opinion. The way I look at it is, America, you can do whatever you want. I mean, the dream is there. You just gotta want to have the dream to get it done. And especially with YouTube helping you out too, I mean, the dream will become easier because YouTube will give you directions on how to do stuff, or you can even do your own, whatever you want. YouTube is a platform to get whatever you do out there. And also, there's so many job opportunities nowadays since everybody got sick that you could pretty much walk into any type of a job and get hired on the spot. When I was younger, I tried like crazy to get a job at the Chevy plant or the Ford plant. I didn't know nobody, so I could get it. Then I tried getting a job with, say, UPS or FedEx. And those are all, a lot of those jobs are people that you knew, so I wasn't able to get those jobs. And that's why I started doing my own lawn service, landscape, so because I can make decent money and be my own boss. But with the opportunities that are out there now, you can do whatever you want. It's just like at the gas station. I've been driving by a bunch of times recently. On the 10-cent jar, I took the guys. There was a person who was panhandling out there and asked me for change. I was going to say something to him, but good thing I didn't, because who knows if he would have possibly shot or stabbed me, who knows what. I was going to say, hey, buddy, look over there, you get a job in that pizzeria or walk over to that place or whatever, you get a job at this place you're panhandling. It's a convenience store for, he's out there asking for money, but what you got to do? It's just what happens. Hopefully everything gets better. Hopefully stuff gets better. Everything gets back on course. John, I can't remember what you said. I'll check out the second one. Stop saying. Awesome. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully I sound better, but thank you for pointing that out, Cheryl. That segment was sponsored by JV's Hangout. Thank you for pointing out the sound. Yeah, because I got that phone call sometimes. It did get crappy then. Okay, thank you. John says he likes Mary Land. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Have you guys got to check out Funky Uncle John's channel? You guys can hang out. And good thing I'm going to change because I don't have the sunglasses in this truck. I need sunglasses for today for sure. Nice and bright out. For sure. See what we got over here. Make sure nobody ain't coming. Terry, you got snow in Michigan too then? You got some snow? That's cool. I know our one friend Shred on here, he's from Wisconsin. He's got some snow, but not much. He's just got like a dusting of snow. So don't worry, we'll all be getting snow pretty soon because it's getting that time of year. We'll I'll be able to play in it, that's for sure. At least I'm lucky this truck had 3/4 of a tank of gas on. I have to get gas for this truck. This truck's got a big tank. What's up, Bowman? Oh, man. Stop at this little restaurant, or I should say gas station. I'll get a coffee. Maybe I'll grab another breakfast sandwich because I haven't ate much lately in the last couple of days. I'm finally catching up with me, but getting hungry. That's for sure. Cool. I hear a train. I might just for the heck of it, maybe tomorrow night, I might see if I can get my snowmobile to start. I might zip around the neighborhood a little bit because there's enough no snow on the street. But if I get to the woods a little bit, I could mess around. I haven't done that for a couple of years. That'd be fun. There's something to look forward to make you give something to be happy and try to. I got a train over here now. Stuck here waiting for a train. But yeah, snowmobiling will be pretty fun to do. I don't know if you guys ever went out snowmobiling, but pretty fun. All you do is you get on a snowmobile, we ride, we head to a little restaurant, have a drink and some chicken wings, and go to the next restaurant. It's fun though. Definitely fun. That little squirrel's out. He's probably going, "Oh Lord, the snow is deep. Man, the sun is bright, and I got a dirty window. Hard to see. Oh, this guy don't back into me." I'm pulling him. Let's see what you guys got real quick. I'm gonna run and get a coffee. See what we got. You have snowmobiles, Golden? That's cool. You ride when you get snow? Yeah, I got two Polaris's, Indies. They're like in the early 2000s. And the kids got a Skidoo, an old Formula. We never upgraded to the newer stuff. 22 near us in Michigan. Oh, 22 inches, Terry? That's nice. Cleveland is weird. Got nothing. The other side got a lot. That's cool, Joey. That's cool. You do reviews and other stuff. That's cool. Terry. You're buried in snow. Paul J, good morning, Paul. Thank you. Thank you so much. I be honest with you, I was really nervous talking with them. I I didn't know what to say. I never was on an interview like that or being on a radio, so I didn't want to mess things up. So, but actually, after a couple minutes of talking with them, they were both people were very nice. The producer from Florida and the lady from Boston was super nice too. They were both they made it a lot more easygoing, and the soundboard guy was even funnier. He was in the background, getting me ready for the interview and talking and checking my audio inputs and that on my end and adjusting stuff on his end. He's like, man, don't worry about it. It's nothing. Just be yourself. You'll do fine. And so everything's good. So maybe someday they'll call me back in the future to talk, and that would be a lot of fun if they do. So, but hey, they reached out, and I'm more than happy to give them, my thoughts on something like that. So that's where we stand. Grab me, Twinkie. Okay. Sounds good, Uncle John. I'll get you a Twinkie. This place, they got their own little pizzeria inside, and they actually got halfway decent stuff like subs. They just do subs, chicken wings, and pizza, and they actually do pretty good for being. It's a small little franchise store, and they actually do pretty good with that little bit of and they do make some good breakfast sandwiches too. In here, so that's where we're at. So everybody, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna end the stream. I'll be back on probably in about an hour and a half or so. I gotta go get my Bobcat and I gotta change. So thank you everybody that stopped by for hanging out and checking me out. I'll see everybody soon. Everybody be safe and have a great day. Much love, my friends. Thank you.